What's good, family man? It is your boy Ma.
And Sade, and we're back at it again with another video.
With
everybody's mom.
Man, today we're gonna write the Hip Hop Daily Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. Sevside versus YGs versus OGs. So I guess they versus all each other. We just recovered another video.
So, question: YGs them the young gangsters, and OGs.
Remember
the
I
old
said
gangsters.
that? No. Remember you said nah. You said it just stand for. You said, I forgot what it stood for. You remember you had said it when we did it. I said it stand for OGs and youngins. Then you said something. Then they played it. And no, you said I think they just like what it like. They just like what it stand for, like YGs.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was like. I think it was just YGs and OGs. When he explained it, I don't.
In another video, it was
I
just
don't
like
remember.
YGs and OGs.
I don't remember what he said.
It had like no significant meaning or nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was something like one of them. It was just one gang up first, and the other one broke up, and it went to a whole another, side. And that's when they came up with OGs.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Sevside, I don't know what it is. I think that's K Flock. I don't know. We gonna find out. Let's get into this. They still so confusing. It's worse than voice name.
Chicago drill wave has spread all over the U.S. and has now made its way to the Bronx. Just like Chirac, Bronx rappers talk about real life situations going down in the streets in their music. Let's take a look at some Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. It's a whole lot of ops I can smoke, but I'd rather smoke Delilah. Sha EK, D&D. Sha EK
Oh yeah, the one I got. Yeah, with the shotgun.
The Bronx rapper from the OGs. He's known for songs like RPCK, Call Me a Rapper, and Jiggy Man This, Jiggy Man That. He started rapping in 2020 and has dropped 2 albums, Jiggy on Jiggy and Get Jiggy or Die Trying. In this bar, Sha EK is taking shots at rapper D-Thang by dissing one of his dead homies. D-Thang is from the YGs, who are known to beef with the OGs. Just like the GDs and BDs from Chicago, the OGs and YGs used to be part of the same gang. But one of the YG's leaders double-crossed some other high-ranking members, so they split and formed their own gang, the OGs, and the 2 gangs been beefing ever since. Also like Chicago drill, rappers from the Bronx rap about smoking dead ops to disrespect their enemies. In this bar, Sha is talking about a girl named Delilah, who was a close friend of D-Thang and was killed back in March. Delilah was shot in the head in an abandoned apartment on Hull Ave in the Norwood neighborhood, about 10 blocks.
First though, why
was she? I was just gonna say, why was she in an abandoned apartment?
They probably was over there smoking.
And was she by herself? I mean,
probably.
I don't know.
You gotta think about.
She might have been meeting somebody.
You gotta think about the city life. A lot of people be by themselves in the city. It's normal to be by yourself in the city. Especially like a girl. You see a girl walking down the street getting off a bus. It's normal.
But I mean, with it being in the abandoned,
now that's crazy.
9 times out of 10, she probably was meeting somebody.
Yeah. Or
you know what I'm saying? And it could have been
smoking
somebody. I mean that too, and it could have been somebody that she was cool with that was probably on the other side.
Yeah.
True, and they probably shut up.
Yeah.
Blocks from where she grew up. Witnesses said after the shooting, a gun was tossed out of the window and several people, all believed to be blood members, exited the building. Police got there just after 10 p.m. and rushed Delilah to the hospital.
So somebody called her there to the building.
Had to. Something.
And they probably was all hiding out because,
That's what I'm saying, because they said they was all blood members, so they had to be. It had to be.
So she probably was talking.
Yeah. Had to be.
No, she should have knew better, man. You gotta move. Well, she would not think, because she probably not in a gang. She probably like, okay, I hang around D-Thang.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they'll put you by association, like just because she hang out with D-Thang, they'll think that she in the gang, but really in actuality, she don't have no affiliations with it. She just, D-Thang is just her friend.
Right.
Where she was pronounced dead. The cops said the apartment building near East Gun Hill Road was a spot where gang members hung out. Delilah wasn't affiliated with any gangs, but she knew several members, including D-Thang. Police arrested multiple people who were inside the building and brought them in for questioning, but the killer's still on the run. So in this bar, Sha EK is dissing the op by taking shots at one of his dead friends. But the YGs ain't just take the disrespect and got even in both the streets and the booth. Jiggy Man got shot and he should have died. Wedgie Man. In this bar, D-Thang sending shots back at Sha EK. One of Sha EK's nicknames is Jiggy Man. One of his most popular songs is called Jiggy Man This, Jiggy Man That, and both his albums refer to his nickname. So, in this bar, D-Thang suggests Sha EK got shot for his constant dissing. Word on the streets is he got shot in 2020 by a female YG member. Sha EK basically confirms this in the interview when the interviewer brings up the shooting and asks him whether or not it's true. Shy K don't confirm or deny it, but just shakes his head and smiles, telling her, if you know, you know.
Okay, cool. So it was, I don't know, it was a rumor saying that you got shot. Is that true?
If you know, you know.
She asks him if getting shot makes him want to stop making diss tracks, and he just shakes his head and tells her that it motivated him.
Wouldn't that make you want to stop doing all of this tracks, being that, you know?
I got shot?
Yeah, you don't
I don't know
want to
that
put
shit.
yourself at the risk no more.
That shit motivated me. That shit for me. That's why I get my aggressiveness from it.
The actual title of the track, Wedgie Man, is
Bro, they on something different.
Bro, the people that's out there, it's like the little kids that's not. Bro, I would hate to see them when they older, man. I really would hate. Cause it's like you know, y'all said we was bad, like we was getting worse, but we are worse. But like the kids, it's like, you know, like 1 through, I'm gonna say 10, maybe, like 1 through 12.
There's gonna be a lot of funerals. A lot.
is also dissing Shy K, who went viral after one of his homies gave him a
remember
wedgie
that.
while hanging out on the block. After that, his ops started calling him Wedgie Man instead of Jiggy Man to hurt his street cred. Later in the song, D-Thing raps, Wedgie Man this, Wedgie Man that. Please stop mentioning my name in y'all tracks, referencing Shy K's most popular song. But Shy K ain't the only member from the OGs to get dissed. This next rapper dropped bars about an OG member who got stomped to death back in 2012, as well as a friend of Lil TJ who got stabbed 14 times over a bike sale. Noah got stomped like Smelly got poked. Use G's, Warzone. Use G's is a rapper from the YGs. In this bar, he drops disses back to back about 2 dead ops, Noah and Smelly. On April 16, 2012, an OG affiliate named Moises Laura, aka Noah, was beaten to death outside the Melrose housing projects. Witnesses say a group of YG members got drunk and started arguing about who was the biggest savage in the game. They couldn't agree on who put in the most work, so to find out, they decided to head over to the OG's territory. When they got...
You mean tell me?
They just do
I'm
dumb
They
drunk.
got drunk and
Right.
arguing with
Hey,
each
I'm more
other.
gangster than you. No, I'm more gangster than you.
So basically, they're just doing innocent people. I mean, not
They're
innocent,
not
but
innocent people.
I'm not saying innocent, but like people like they just minding their business, really. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no, they went to the other gang's territory and fought them.
I know.
Oh, you talking like them minding
She's
their
saying
own
like
business?
an innocent situation.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was an innocent situation. Like they went over there because they getting hype on each other and
Yeah.
arguing with each other. That's
So
what
they
she's
just
saying.
they went to pick.
Yeah, that's what
basically.
she's saying.
No, it's stupid, man. I don't know what's going on.
Out there, they saw 16-year-old Noah Balla and attacked him. He was surrounded by a group and badly beaten up in front of a crowd of like 15 to 20 people. Noah suffered from blunt impact injuries to the head and neck and was rushed to the hospital, but later pronounced dead.
And
Noah
that's
was
the
well
thing,
loved in the
like,
neighborhood, and many said
They do it in a group.
Yeah.
I'm saying like it's a flock of them. Period.
Oh, yeah, like when they
On
all
that
like,
one
like the
person.
shooters
Yeah.
and stuff, it'd be a lot of them.
Yeah.
he was a good kid who just ran with the wrong crowd. His brutal death
Everybody
was a
said
shock
that.
to the neighborhood and intensified the beef between the OGs and the YGs. The 23-year-old YG member named William Bracey, aka Rail, was later sentenced to 33 years in prison for Noah's death. But Noah ain't the only person used G's diss. He also took shots at Smelly, one of Lil TJ's close friends. As Merlin Toribio, aka Smelly, and Lil TJ grew up together on Ryer Avenue in the Fordham neighborhood of the Bronx. On August 14, 2016, Smelly sold a dirt bike to a man named Hector Sanchez. Smelly offered to sell Sanchez the bike for $80, even though it was easily worth $300. Sanchez agreed to buy the bike and paid him the $80. But about 10 minutes later, Smelly came back with a large group and demanded back the bike. When Sanchez refused, a fight broke out and Smelly punched him multiple times. Sanchez pulled out a knife and stabbed Smelly 14 times in the chest. He was rushed to St. Barnabas Hospital, but already lost too much blood and died from his injuries. After that, Lil TJ's homies started going by the name Smelly Gang, and the rapper carried on his friend's legacy by shouting them out in several songs. But if you thought that was crazy, this next rapper dissed his op after he saw him in public and wasn't ready for action. Rah rah, he saw me, he ain't let it clap. K-Flock, what y'all wanna do? K-Flock is arguably the biggest buzzing Bronx drill rapper at the moment. He racked up millions of views on tracks like Being Honest and Is You Ready? He also scored a feature from G Herbo on the Being Honest remix and was featured on a song with Lil TJ called Not in the Mood with Fabio Foreign. So, K-Flock is on his way to doing big things in the industry if he can stay out of trouble. But just because he's blowing up, don't mean that he's above sending shots at the ops and his music. K-Flock is from a gang called Sevside, who are known to beef with the YGs. In this bar, he's taking shots at YG member named Rod G's. K Flock and Rod G's were known to beef on IG Live. But K Flock says they ran into each other in public and Rod ain't want the smoke. Not long after the alleged incident, Rod G's went on live and told K Flock to pull up, claiming he never
Bro got some little braids. It's so little.
saw him and that he was ready for whatever. Sadly, Rod G's got killed just a few weeks later while getting into an Uber. On July 11, 2021, the rapper was on his way to the studio when two men on scooters pulled up and started letting off shots. The whole thing was captured on his Uber driver's dash cam, and the footage quickly went viral on social media. Just a few hours earlier,
Did they get the Uber driver too?
No, I think
Who was that in the front?
that's the Uber driver. I think he was already dead.
Cause that Uber driver went
driver's dash cam, and the footage quickly went viral on social media. Just a few hours earlier, a 13-year-old member of the Rolling 80s Crips named Jerry and Elliott was murdered in the Belmont neighborhood. Rod G's had supposedly made fun of Jerry on social media, and the payback was immediate. You ran on Wu Lottie Get Back. K Flock, War. In this bar, he raps about YG member Wu Lottie, who got killed in 2020. Wu Lottie grew up in the Mott Haven houses, one of the wildest projects in the Bronx. He was a well-respected member of the YG's and D-Thing's right-hand man. On April 7, 2020, Wu Lottie and a few other YG members were walking through the Sugar Hill neighborhood in Harlem. They were spotted by ops who was ready for war. Around 1 a.m., in the area around 151st Street and St. Nicholas Ave, a black rental car pulled up, and like 8 dudes hopped out the whip with broomsticks and butcher knives. The YGs tried to run away, but Wu Lottie tripped and fell. He got caught by them.
What you gonna do with a broomstick? Oh, there you go. They probably just wanted to beat him up and not actually stab him. Like hit him with the broomsticks. Well, I don't know what a broomstick will do,
I don't know.
but
A broomstick could be used different ways. So, in the way I'm thinking, it's not
shoving up his butt.
So.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's crazy.
So I don't know.
Mob and beaten with a metal trash can and stabbed to death, all while the other YG members just ran off. So, in this bar, K Flock is getting at them for running away and leaving a man to fend for himself. K Flock also disses Wu Lottie on the track, What Y'all Wanna Do? Ran and he tripped out his shoes, spin through the hill like What Y'all Wanna Do? So, it seems like the YGs were looking for problems and found what they was after. But they probably didn't think they ops would slide with butcher knives and broomsticks. Wu Lottie's death was a major loss for the YGs, and after that, a few members pulled up to Cortland to let it be known they was out for blood. Not long after Wu Lottie's death, one of his ops, Ty Benji, went online to celebrate. Ty ended up getting chips just a few months later, and many think it was payback for him dissing Wu Lottie. The Bronx has always been a wild place, but the drill scene is exposing fans to what's really going on in the city. Hopefully, now that the music is starting to blow up, they can put the past behind them and focus on...
Shut up. You know they're not putting it behind them.
He said it in
every video, every video, rapper.
Just like he said, many people think that it's get back. Bro, they killing each other back to back. It's get back. Like,
okay.
You ain't gotta keep saying many people think. I like Hip Hop Daily, but I'm just saying he ain't gotta keep saying many people think, because we don't think.
We know.
We pretty much know at this point.
Building a legit music career, but with so much bloodshed on both sides, it's hard to see an end.
They ain't ended, man, because that right there, they got too much going on for me. It's about equal to Chicago. It's a lot going on. And they young.
They kind of got a little more than Chicago, because that's stabbing people and you...
Hitting people trash can, killing them.
And like you killing somebody in an Uber and a broomstick.
Shooting a girl in the head with a shotgun. Crazy.
They got some real hatred.
Mm-hmm.
All because, they all started because two people in the same gang, he crossed them, they separated. Hey, bro, it be the littlest thing. Oh, man, I'm going to cross you. It's always that one snake friend.
Yeah. And
y'all just, now we got YGs and OGs and Sevside just K Flock.
You gonna have PGs and CGs too?
No, you gonna have Sevside and Webside. Graveside. It's always something. Man, y'all already know what to do, man. Please.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to all 3 channels, all 3 channels, all 3 channels.
Follow me and Shawty both on Instagram. Other than that, man, we out of here.